meant to cop super bad. I wonder what happened. I'm gonna have to cop that bitch. What am I doing here? Who do I play? Can't remember. Year 4 though. Not at 4, undefeated ever since. Stanford. Oh, say, nigga, you must be sick. Oh, you talk about let's just get rich. My nigga, nice my bitch. Beat the system with
This is culturally inappropriate.
You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your regression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than. Beware my name that there's delicate. You know I know where you're delicate. Cause you the pieces I'm a breath of it. I will close your heaven for the hell of it. You think it'd be valor amongst veterans? Escape relevance. We all in the room, but he's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. But those lab diamonds under inspection, no marks block your blessings. It's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. They choke my neck, nigga, ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. It don't take much to put 2 and 2. Your lucky streak is now losing you. Money's dried up like a cuticle. You gasping for air now, it's beautiful. Hey, that's my usual.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Wolverines will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
Shout out to
when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give on the option. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Gray. Got his man quickly. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion,
Again, it's bullshit.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Right on target this time. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Oh, that's my guy.
And the Wolverines are at the line.
What the fuck is happening?
On 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. He's got it on the run. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw. Here comes the hit.
What the fuck?
Touchdown Wolverines.
As much bumping and shit. I hate this game.
To pay off that opportunity.
Dan, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out at the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
He caught that.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds the tight end. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
Which one?
Still running at the 40. Running free. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. Great job by the back on the option.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
I'm going for a lot of yards. Last week was 200. Might get 200 a game.
Got a touchdown on the board.
Speed ain't not change direction, ain't not acceleration.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rides the back on the option to give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he
Thank you.
dropped it.
Let's play college football, bro.
The Cardinal
What the fuck?
with lots of work to do on 3rd down.
People can drop. Passes on the other team.
From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Great place to start for this offense. Back to pass, it's Gray. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
This defense has been sliced and diced, and now facing another 1st and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lions down.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give to Davis. Works ahead.
Forward.
They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down.
Loud shedding up here.
Down.
Tackling out there. Team's playing way.
Punt is on its way.
That blocked 14. Good shit.
He's got it.
Come back. Oh, that's touchdown. Oh!
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start. Oh, he's got some space.
That was weak.
They stop him just
that was weak, because I should have been gone.
And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Jukes his way for more. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. 1st down for the offense. Back to throw. It's Gray. Got his man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag is fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
So good.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he flew and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Gets it out quickly. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Wants to throw. It's great. Bringing the heat.
All right, bro.
Released it on first down and just couldn't
It just doesn't work that way, bro. You don't get to me every fucking time. You want to.
Gives it on the option. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Michigan. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Stanford lines up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides to back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the option. Still running at the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's McBride. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead. They'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Right on the money. Turning it on. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
They're trying to get one.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great job by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're working that left side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Gray. Grab near the sticks. It's McBride. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's McBride. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. This offense is about to face the one thing that can... Touchdown, Michigan! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Davis. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. The short hand is Davis. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return.
They get their ass kicked.
Defense to get the football. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
After 180, it's definitely getting the fuck out the game.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters.
2 yards.
In Palo Alto.
No way.
Stanford set to boot.
He can get 2 and I'm gonna get him the fuck out of here.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Michigan offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Gets it out to the 20 after a
That's crazy. I thought I was going.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Gray. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his man.
I'm trying to cut up field to get the first. And what's the first thing that happened? As I get tackled, I'm stopped immediately.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The Wolverines are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. At the 35, he's loose. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to get behind the defense. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep down.
Lost nobody there, bro.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires
Just
to the big
dropped the
fella.
ball. I'd take that.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Gray. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Turning on the Jets. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Wolverines have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Michigan. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for... They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush is on him. Makes the catch. It's Rush. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Gives it on the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gives it on the option. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Rides to back and leaves it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 7 over Southern Miss. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to... There he goes! Really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week